Welcome back to the weather desk. Now, before we take a look at our country's weather, let's take a look at the weather for Pilgrim's Rest. It will be a cloudy day for today. Very cold conditions are expected. Maximum temperatures will only be at 16 and it started off at 13 degrees. Some light rain is expected later on in the afternoon, but that will dissipate into the evening. Now, looking at our forecast for the country, there is a band of isolated to scattered showers and thunder showers over the central parts of the country, but in the east it starts off cloudy with morning fog patches along the escarpment. Now, over into the coastal regions of the Western Cape, there is a warning from the South African Weather Service for very strong winds up to 60 kilometers per hour between Cape Columbine and Cape Agulhas. These winds are expected to dissipate later on for this morning. There is also a warning for high fire danger conditions expected along the west coast of the Western Cape and also into the extreme western parts of the Northern Cape for today. Now, looking at our provincial forecast for Gauteng, it will be cold today. We're expecting maximum temperatures for Pretoria to only reach 22 degrees, in Johannesburg 20, and for Vereeniging at a high of 19 degrees. Over into the Limpopo province, we're again expecting very cool conditions. Polokwane only at a maximum of 21. Cloudy conditions in the morning with some showers and rain over the southern parts of Limpopo. Over into Mpumalanga, very cold conditions. Umbelongi reaching a maximum of 13 degrees. Into the Lowveld as well, very cool conditions. Skukuza at a maximum of 22 degrees. In KwaZulu-Natal, we're expecting again cold to cool conditions along the coastal regions. Durban reaching a maximum of 22 degrees and Port Shepstone at a maximum of 21. Over into the Eastern Cape, it will be warmer over into the interior Cradock at a maximum of 27 degrees, but again cool along the coastal regions. Makanda at 22 degrees and Port Elizabeth at a maximum of 24 degrees. Into the Western Cape, though, it will be a very different story. Coastal conditions will still be very cool. Cape Agulhas at a maximum of 23, but as we move over into the western parts, there is an advisory for very hot conditions expected. Klein Williams at 40 degrees and Vredendal at a maximum of 42 degrees. It will be a sunny day over in Cape Town, reaching a maximum of 31 degrees. And into the Northern Cape, we're expecting very hot conditions into the north. Uppington at a maximum of 35 degrees. Springboks reaching a maximum of 36 degrees. Over into the central parts of the country, it will be cool. Welcome at a maximum of 22 degrees. And over still into the eastern parts, we're expecting Sasolburg to reach a maximum of 19 degrees. And finally, into the northwest province, again, cool conditions with some isolated showers and rainfall, but scattered into the western parts where it will be warm, with Tosca reaching a maximum of 30 degrees. And over into the eastern parts, we're expecting cool conditions. Lichtenburg at a maximum of 22 degrees. And that's all from the weather desk. Do stay tuned to SABC News.